Hey, this is Mike with Superior Trade Lines. Today we're talking about credit sweeps.
Okay, Mike, there's a term sweeping the nation, sorry for the horrible pun, called credit sweeps, and it's tied in with credit repair. Can you just define a little bit what is a credit sweep?
So it's a pretty broad term. A lot of times it's just a fancy word for credit repair because credit repair exists. It's existed for a very long time. And unfortunately, like in any industry, there's great service providers, there are mediocre service providers, and there are excellent service providers. And the market is kind of saturated with mediocre and not so great service providers. So credit repair a lot of times gets a bad rap because there's not great options out there. There's a lot of not great options. So credit sweeps is kind of a fancy term for that. Sometimes you see like proprietary, at the end of the day, it's just credit repair, but it's a fancy word for it. So that's one. The other, observation I've seen for credit sweeps is a pretty questionable practice. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I can't see what's legal or illegal. But what I've seen, and I've spoken to these companies that do this stuff, is like having individuals file false police reports or sending false documents to the credit repositories to try and get information removed in a very quick manner. Now, again, I'm not a lawyer, but I know the minute you start signing paperwork that you know to be false, not really if, but when you get caught doing that, it's just creating a much bigger problem.
Very good. There's also some other stuff where people become subscribers to the bureau, and this is like nerdy, wonky stuff, but they become subscribers to the bureaus and they just go in and click delete, which is also just as fraudulent. Have you seen any of that stuff?
It's pretty rare because that's a lot easier to trace back. You're directly connected to the bureaus. So I have seen it, I've observed it, but it's not as common as, what we're again seeing with these credit sweeps. The fake police reports and fake documents, I see pretty common. I'd say at least once a week I talk to someone that's discussing that.
Interesting. Okay, so it seems to me that there's two forms of credit repair. Permissible under the FCRA and then likely illegal, okay? And if someone is promising something that's faster than the timeframes in the Fair Credit Reporting Act, is it likely that it's probably falling into that other category?
Most certainly. So there's compliant practice and non-compliant practice. That's it. In terms of compliant practice, FCRA, there's only one way to do it, okay? There's tricks and there's ways to be more effective, but it happens within the guidelines of compliant services. And here's the thing. Credit takes time. Everything about credit takes time. Trade lines aren't overnight. Credit repair isn't overnight. Building and maintaining credit is not overnight. So if there's something relative to, there is one thing that's overnight, and it's damaging credit. You make a late payment, that's done right there.
There you go.
But in terms of fixing things, improving things, building and maintaining, nothing is fast. There's some element of time to it. And again, every industry has its specific time frame. If you're finding something that's claiming it can go faster than the industry standard, it's probably not compliant.
Very good. Okay, then in that, let's step out on a ledge and make a bold statement. Would you say if someone says, I can do a credit sweep, which means I can delete all of your negative items in 30 days, is it possible to be doing legally?
No, it would not be.
Yeah, it's just...
FCRA wouldn't. There's the compliance factors, the time frame, just processing data. It wouldn't be done that quickly.
Very good. Okay, if someone is concerned about the negative items in their credit report, maybe they want trade lines, they're trying to accomplish some kind of goal, what would you recommend that they do?
Call us. Get in touch with us. We're credit experts here. We've been doing this over 30 years of combined experience within our entity. And what we'll do is we'll take a look at your situation, exactly where you are right now, and then we'll find out from you what you're trying to do. You have a credit goal, mortgage, auto loan, credit cards, personal loans, whatever it might be, and we'll help you formulate a step-by-step process. Okay, whatever that step-by-step process is, we're going to let you know 100% free.
Very good. If they wanted to reach out to you directly, how would they do that?
Give me a call. Text me, 321-799-6155. You can also email me, Mike at Superior Trade Lines. You can reach out to me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Mike Superior Trade Lines. Really quickly, be sure to subscribe to our video channel. We got a lot of great information here. If you're finding something interesting here, I'm sure there's another video you're going to love.
Very good. Thanks for the information, Mike.
Not a problem. Have a great day.